E-sporto laidą remia TonyBet e-sporto lažybos ir Play Pro kartu su SteelSeries.
Sveiki, čia Žaismo diena ir aš Aurelija, šalia manęs stovi FalleN iš komandos SK Gaming. So I would like to talk about your personal life, not about the game. So when did you start to play?
I started playing in 2003 when I was 12 years old. A lot of cyber coffees open in Brazil, and I was one which my older brothers were playing, and they take me there. That's when I first met Counter-Strike, and since then I never stopped playing.
What your family thought about that you are playing real often?
So at the beginning I was very young. My family was concerned because when you like something too much, sometimes you are playing too much Counter-Strike, and then they're concerned about schools and all those things. So at my house, at my family, what I always try to do is kind of make an exchange. So in order to be able to play, I had to go well in school, so couldn't miss the classes, needed to get good grades, and I also was helping my mom working. We had a computer store in Brazil, so fixing the computers and this kind of things. So it was my hobby. At nights, when my mom said, "You weren't supposed to be playing," I was like, "Come on, I already did all the stuff I had to do. Please leave me alone. Let me do it. Let me do the things I like." So they've been being very supportive. They made sure that I didn't leave other things behind, because you never know the future, right? I didn't know I was going to be here being a professional player, so I had to take care of other things as well.
Do you play in a game house at the moment?
Right now we live in United States, and yes, we all live together and play in a game house.
Does it make any difficulties to reach the family or friends?
The fact that we need to live in the US already make everything more difficult, because we are far away from family, far away from girlfriends, far away from brothers, and that's complicated. And at the same point, living with your teammates sometimes can be stressful, but I think we're lucky we have a good group and we almost have no fights, so we do well together.
During the game, during the match, how important is the cheering you get from the crowd?
I think the crowd is something apart. You can't really rely on the crowd, because most of the time the crowd are against us outside Brazil, being honest. But I think the crowd gives you more motivation, kind of boosts you to do your best. You're playing Counter-Strike in the stage, everyone is looking at you, you want to perform, you want to do well. But when I'm playing, being honest, I'm really focused on the monitor. People could be jumping and dying in front of me, and maybe I wouldn't even see it, because I'm really focused on what I'm doing. So after you play, so when you have some breaks or some pause, you really can feel the atmosphere, then you see it's a great feeling. But during the game, it's focused on the game, and no matter what.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
It's hard to say. If I look 10 years back, I couldn't imagine I could be here right now, so I really can't predict. I am a guy who try to do a little bit more than just play Counter-Strike. I try to develop our scene the most I can. The projects I created, the projects I have been part of, it's all about making the Brazilian esports grow as a whole. So I want to be someone involved in games, because that's what my life is. That's what I love to do. So I want to be involved in Counter-Strike and other games, being part of the esports community, because that's what I like. But I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. Maybe I'm going to be still competing. I don't know.
Okay, thank you very much, FalleN.